the night, so it's going to be a bit crazy. Also, I won't be able to read the comments because I'm driving at high speed, so I don't want to really get distracted. I'll put some lights on for you guys on the other side, so yeah, just enough so it doesn't distract me. I've put the sun visor thing on. Right, so let's talk about this. Right, okay, I want to talk about the market. Of course, there's a few bits and bobs that's happening right now in the market. One thing, like a few days ago, we did expect, and I did mention to you guys, I said, look guys, I'm expecting the market to go to around 93,500-ish. It went to around 93,400, so great. It did that, and it did that very fast. All right, the volatility is just on another level. I apologize if the audio is bad. I apologize if it's going to stutter a little bit because of the internet and whatnot, but I am driving at high speed, and I do not want to stop because I've got to get to Luton. So I've just come from Leicester. I'm going through some country lanes. I need to get to Luton. I've got a visit up there, and then I've got to get home and then go to bed and wake up at 5 in the morning. So I'm just rushing. Okay, so but I promised I'm going to do well, I didn't promise, but I said I'll come on for a little bit. So I'm here for a few minutes before I jump onto the motorway because I am going through a country lane anyway. So the market did pretty much exactly what we were expecting it to do on the low side. It did that, but it just did it too fast, right? Let's be honest about it. It did it very fast. Unfortunate for us, right? And it created a bit of volatility. Of course, it created a lot of uncertainty for a lot of people. People are panicking. They don't know what to do. You know, there's the fear index, right? When you read and whatnot. However, looking at the structure, right? And I'm going to the structure because that's the only thing I can go off by, right? And I'll tell you this right now. So looking at the structure, of course, when we looked at the market, we said we're going to expect a 93,500. We got the 93,400. Also looking at this structure, we know we have a resistance around the 98,400, which is exactly driving. It's just going to be absolutely freaking crazy. What the hell, Faisal, man? Come on, brother. You didn't have to do that. But anyway, thank you very much for your super chat. Thank you. Appreciate that, my brother. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a nice little like there, brother. So yeah, so what it is of course 98,400, that's the resistance level, and I still stand by exactly what I've said before as well. Guys, we need to get above and close a candle above the 98,400. Number one, right? We need to do that. Even on a daily is okay, because that would give us a nice little threshold that we've now crossed over. Does that make sense? Because we need to cross over that 98,400. Once we cross over that 98,400, then we can start looking in the bullish scenario, because that everything goes bullish for us from that point onwards. So please do understand that there is a reason why we have a 98,400. There is a reason why we have the 93,500. Well, currently 93,400, right? These are important levels, right? So we have a support at that level, we have a resistance at the higher level. So let's see what happens. All right, so I'll read a few comments while I'm on the traffic light. Drive safe. Of course I'm driving safe, thank you very much, no worries. Big Jack says, what's this about? Well, we talk about crypto. However, right now I'm live and I'm actually driving, and most of my community members know exactly what I do. So you know, I'm always like doing visits and consultations and whatnot, but that's enough of the intro because I have to still drive. I'm driving through a town center. Literally, I drove up through a country lane. As soon as I got a good internet, I said, right, going live, let's see what happens. I did that, and now I'm basically just kind of using the navigation to go where I need to. So anyway, that's what I'm looking at. Now let's talk about the other side of the market, right? Let's talk about the other side of the crypto market, because that's where things get really insane, right? If we can close above $98,000, then we have a great opportunity to actually go and test the $100,000 level. Now you're thinking, well, this guy's making the massive jump. Yeah, we're making a massive jump, because remember, we just came from 93,400, right, to 98,000. That was nothing. So we have plenty of room for us to go to and test the 100K. Now, if we test the 100K and break past that, things get really interesting, because what will happen is the other altcoins like XRP, like for example Solana, and these have been coming up, hence why I'm kind of remembering them. But again, guys, I'm not looking at the chart right now. Believe me, the last time I looked at the chart was when I last did the live stream, or the pre-recorded one. That's when I last looked at it. So anyway, so that's what we're looking at. We're looking at basically the 100k, and then that should give us the momentum that we need. Remember, we're still using Bitcoin as our main indicator, right? So as soon as we can get that main indicator, it should start pushing us up towards a higher level, and the alts should show some form of recovery at least, right? And I believe it's going to recover anyway, and then we should get the big pumps coming in to the alts, especially because even though I'm using Bitcoin as an indicator, you guys all know this, right? I'm more interested in the alts. Why? Because how many more X's are we going to do on BTC? Let's be realistic. We're not going to do many X's, right? But when it comes to altcoins, we still have opportunities to do anything from a 4x, 5x to a 10x, right? And I know Mr. Cassandra was actually talking about Solana, how he's lost a bit of money. Brother, do not buy on the top. And if you buy the top, please, please, please always buy with the stop loss, right? I always advise this on all of my videos. Guys, if you're jumping into something right now because of some hype or whatever reasons you have, right, buy with a stop loss, right? However, like myself, right, on the last video I mentioned as well, guys, I'm not going to do a stop loss. Why? Because I know what's about to happen. Yes, we're going to go and test that, right? But we still have an opportunity to come back and bounce and test the resistance, which is exactly what's happening. So you can see why for me not having a stop loss was important. I didn't get stopped out, right? But then again, you got to understand where I bought it as well. I bought it at a lower level, right? So when it comes to your Solana and my Solana, we have a difference, right? So you bought Solana at 255, right? But for me, that price at 255 was a 25x. So even though I'm sitting at 17x my buy rate, so end of the day, I don't really have to exit. I'm still in profit. You see what I mean? So you got to think about it that way. Another batch way before that as well, but I'm just giving you the latest batch price for the latest batch. So those are the kind of things you have to understand. It's like, look, when are you entering the market? If the market is already pumped up, hyped up, you gotta play it cautiously, right? You can't be a DJ like some of us, right? But of course, when we buy stuff for cheap, we're sitting on it because we already made the money. Technically, we can cash out right now, and we've done massive gains. And if we don't cash out, we're still safe because we still have a high threshold, right? So again, we play, you know what I mean, the long game, right? Hence why we can be in it for a long time. The market really doesn't bother us, right? So if you do have anything that you want me to talk about, let me know. But I do feel right now, BTC, if it can go and test 100k, you will see how the altcoins actually also push towards that, and you'll see how a lot of, like, you know, we will see massive gains coming in. And this season, XRP, I don't know why, right? You know, I've said $10 before, and Faisal, you're gonna love this. I think XRP's got a potential to do something bigger. Why? Because of the political involvement it has currently with the current president in power in America, right? Listen, they've been pumping a lot into the ecosystem. I'm just going to call it an ecosystem, right? Because that's what it is, right? End of the day, the way I look at it is, look, they've been, you know, donating money and XYZ in order to get themselves up there right now, in order to get up there so that they can basically push forward. And there's a lot of favors being made for XRP, right? So I think XRP is definitely going to pump, right? Whereas I'm going to go back to Solana, and I'm going to say one thing about Solana. Right now, Solana being pumped and dumped and whatnot, yes, there's a lot of altcoins and XYZ, hence why there's a lot of pump and dump. But also, if you see anything in the media, like any kind of FUD news or whatever, right? All I want to say, I'm going in the motorway, guys, so if it gets really noisy, apologize, right, in advance, right? I'm literally just on the motorway. What I'm saying is, so if the news, the FUD you're hearing is just basically just, you know, getting rid of the trash, right? Getting rid of the paper hands. That's all it is. People who hold, I think Solana still has a great chance to do minimum 400, if not maybe even $1,000, right? Because this season, I do believe Solana still has a great opportunity to do at least, I'm going to switch the lights off, guys, I'm on the motorway. Solana still has the chance to at least do $1,000, right? Because that's what the charts were saying, guys. That's what the charts always told us. So at the end of the day, if that's what the charts have been telling us, I don't see a reason why we can't get there. Do you know what I mean? Sorry guys, give me a second, just need to overtake this idiot. Yeah, so that's the situation right now, what I feel, right? But again, just be cautious. Just because I'm saying that 98,400, we go above that, we close something, it doesn't change anything on the higher time frame. So remember, I'm a high time frame guy. I don't look at the daily and the nonsense, but I'm just saying here, if we do close a candle above the 98,400 on a daily, that gives us a better chance to go and test the 100k, right? Which is brilliant. And also remember what I said, the game not over for us. We're still in the game. This bull market is not over. We might even have a chance to go and test the 109 again. So that, you know, we will test that, and if we break that, great, we're going higher. And if we don't, then we might just double top there and then come back down. But that's time. Nothing is set in stone. We still have plenty of time for us to make those decisions as we go up. And as we go up, we will also figure things out, right? You know, right now, I would just say, just hold tight. Of course, none of this is financial advice. That's what I'm doing. I'm holding tight because I know that the lows we've tested already. We did get the 86k back into play. 86k is still in the play as long as we don't go, if we don't close a candle above the 98,400. But if we do, I'm telling you, it's going to be an awesome one. So other than that, listen, I'm not going to make this any longer. I need to go speed up a little bit. Right, give me a second. Yeah, I need to speed up a little bit. I need to get onto the proper speed. You know what I mean? I'm in a bit of a rush because I've got a whole freaking mission I need to go and take care of. Let me go and cruise. Yeah, I got a whole mission I need to take care of, so I'm going to deal with all of that, and then I'm going to catch you guys on another one very soon. And Faisal, thank you very much again for your super chat. Highly appreciate that, bruv. Always good support. Thank you very much for that. And all of you guys who came to the stream today, you know, highly love the support and everything, all the love and respect that you guys give me, even though like I'm, you know, probably the internet's messed up, probably the quality of the video's messed up because I'm driving on a freaking motorway. It's absolute insanity, but it is what it is. I mean, how many guys do you know that ends up doing a live stream on a freaking motorway, right? This is me on a freaking motorway, M1, doing a live stream, driving at 70 miles an hour, obviously keeping within my legal limits, but concentrating on the road as well. So it's absolute insanity. But anyway, I'm going to catch you guys on another one very soon. Other than that, like, share, subscribe. If you haven't already subscribed, subscribe. Check out some of the links if the links are there. Great, and I'll title it and everything later on, but it is what it is, and I'm going to catch you guys on another one very soon. Adios, my amigos.